another fresh Monday, and we pretty much now have America's most Bilsy coveted show, Bilsy guest attendee, Mr. Stephen Howard, aka Ghalad, like our funny bird Ghalad. How are you, buddy?
Good. Tired.
Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back in whatever crazy hour it is in the morning up in San Fran.
3 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, how's that for today? You're looking sharp. For 3 a.m., I'll give you that. You're looking very sharp.
Most of the people at Brickworld would stay up until like 4 or 5 a.m. I'd go to bed at like 2.
Yeah, but how far is the commute for you to Brickworld? Come on.
It's a 4 or 5 hour flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just got back a couple hours ago.
I feel like nothing in America would be close. Like with those big conventions, like you're driving for ages or you're hopping on a plane, right?
Yeah, a lot of people would like drive together like 4 or 5 hours to the show. And then people like me who fly out. And there's some who are like flying from Italy and France. Yeah.
Wow.
Our biggest show for us is a 25-hour drive. So,
yeah, or a 2-hour flight.
Which one's
that? Or a 2-hour flight.
A 2-hour flight.
Melbourne.
Oh, Melbourne.
Yeah.
But I imagine the Chicago, is it like there wouldn't be, 90% of that hall people in Chicago and then just 10% everyone else. That'd be that show, I'm assuming, is just a massive mix of every corner of America, yeah?
Yeah. There's a few like local, like Windy City lug for Chicago, but a lot of like different, a lot of Midwestern lugs like Iowa lug, Denver lug.
Yeah, see, that means nothing to us, but yeah.
Why
well, different state lugs.
Why Chicago? Because like us, we wouldn't go to Melbourne for any other reason than Brickvention. So why would you?
I don't know.
So they can all go see the bean. Because most AFOs don't know what a bean looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everyone.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome in the chat as well. I can see the chat starting to pick up now. And anybody that is watching at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in America and everywhere else. Before we do talk all things Brickworld Chicago, and before it'll be stale by the time it comes to next week. There was 3 sets technically I wanted to have a quick look at and get your guys' opinion on. And I think they've dropped the ball on all 3. The 2 new speed released today.
Oh, that looks all right, doesn't it? The F40?
I don't know. There's something about it I'm not picking up, man. There's
shut
something
up,
about
bro.
it.
That looks mad. I want that. I've never seen that. That looks amazing.
I like F40s. I like F40s. There's something I'm not sure on this one. Dan sent me a photo today, and I agreed with it. It might be the curve here, like you're talking about the bigger Lambo. I think that needs to be more. I don't know. But again, it's a Speed Champions car. You can't complain. They look cool.
Don't forget that pictures really show flaws.
Yeah.
Well, the actual car itself may sit better.
And us not really being into NASCAR, it's more of a Steve thing, more of a Morikawa thing. So I'm sure he,
I don't care for NASCAR either.
That looks sick.
It's not bad.
I mean, the colors are cool. I wouldn't buy it. I'm going to buy the Ferrari. $40 Australian for each of those.
That's getting spicy.
They're getting up there.
Going up.
They're definitely
every time they add a couple of studs wider, they go up more.
Yeah. And obviously printed screen, like the Lambo had the printed screen. So, hey.
I like that. I'm getting it. When's that out? Tomorrow?
Nah. Is that a August one? Yeah, August.
Yeah.
And I don't care what you say. This is definitely a flop.
This is a piece of shit, bro.
It's just, it's just a miss.
I saw the leaks of the mech, but then when I saw the car, it's just
you'd only display it in mech form. You would not.
The mech is definitely doable, but the Beetle, it's just there's something about it that just doesn't look great.
They actually went for the whole printed face, I reckon, because of the whole feedback from Optimus looking like he was cross-eyed.
Yep. Yeah,
and I mean,
The Beetle looks like it was built on a kid's play table.
It looks terrible.
And obviously, if anybody watched Jay's video with old mate the designer, Samuel Johnson, they show how it builds up and builds down and however it is. Like, and I mean, it's okay as a mech, but like you boys said, the car's like it's got the playable thing. I mean, no one's buying it to display that Beetle, but I did.
It looks great in both forms. Bumblebee doesn't.
For the mech builders in the building, Henry, I wonder how useful this new part here will be for you.
Yeah.
So
what does it actually do?
There's like a new ratchet part with like two. I'll show you. Hold on. I think New Elementary had it.
Yeah, New Elementary posted it.
New Elementary.
Those ratchets are actually those.
Oops. Ego. What the hell?
Because a lot of those ratchets aren't even as strong as you think.
I mean, with the stuff that you and I do, Henry, they usually kind of give up pretty quickly.
Yeah, they tap out pretty quick.
So I don't know. So these were designed purely for that Z fold out from the Beetle to the mech of Bumblebee. So hey, it might be,
it's good.
If anything.
I could imagine doing a big double jointed knee or something like that, a double jointed elbow.
Yeah,
Perhaps,
maybe. Or you could maybe like smaller mechs and use that as almost torso to leg. Who knows? But
is this the same designer that did Iron Man Hulkbuster? Because it's got that kind of same feel.
Right, that Iron Man Hulkbuster, I don't know how that got through quality control.
It's bad.
That was terrible, man. The arm, even the arm mechanisms, I get the whole. Those friction joints aren't reliable. Like sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not good. And the one in the store that I went and saw it in, like the arm was just like that, and then it just go like that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of seeing like a theme of like misses on some of the recent mechs.
Man, all they need to do is literally just go, we're going to come up with some crazy ratchet joint that is going to hold a ton of weight. It's big, and this is what it is, right? That's all they need to do. That's literally all they need to do. They keep going for these bigger size mechs with Ninjago and the Hulkbuster, all those. Like they literally have the capability to do it. I don't know why they don't.
I'm just going.
He's done a bunch of Shima stuff, so this makes sense.
Wasn't this Samuel? Wasn't this one of the guys they made a documentary about him getting the job at Lego?
No, that was the other.
Okay.
The one who did the Stranger Things.
Yeah. Okay. I so he didn't. Samuel ship in a bottle. I mean, that's a cool flex. Yeah. He done Voltron.
So didn't you meet with that guy? Is that
we met Nick. So Sam's obviously helped. We met Nick. So it's obviously
It's always a group collab. I mean, I was talking with Tiago and Marcus at Brickworld, and they were both saying it's never just like a one-man job. You have like a large team. So who knows at like what point someone's starting it and then they have to pass it off to someone else.
Yeah.
I was mentioning like I kind of wish they would do a credits on I mean, I know they do it for like the 18 plus sets, but every set
he done Globe by himself or that. That's not bad.
Yeah. Like I appreciate we got like this site we can figure out who did what. But when they actually release instructions, I wish they would just have like a little blurb. Like,
I mean, if you're buying those $700 Technic cars, you get a full manual on who designed it, where it's come from. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, because like as an artist, I often face that too. It's like I'll do this cool technical illustration of a spacecraft, and then an article will be like credit artist. Like, thanks.
Yeah. So before we start getting into your photos, throw out some Aussie names, if any, that you met at Chicago. There was a couple, I think, from memory. Did you meet?
I met the ones who destroyed Australia, Michelle.
Destroyed. You mean we let win?
You know, reality TV is not reality, right?
Destroyed Australia.
That was low. That was below the belt, bro. That was below the belt.
Hey, we left him open and he took it, so good on him.
Yeah.
What about Holly? Did you meet Holly on film?
No. So I think the only one I really met was Dave Holder.
The Pokemon master himself.
Yeah. And his big entourage.
Oh, here we go. So Adam Grizz saying the designer of Bumblebee was Joe Kide.
Joe Blow.
Okay. Maybe like Steve said, maybe it's just like, it's all collabed.
So Bumblebee is not worth getting. Depends. If you've got Optimus, surely you have to get Bumblebee. Just don't display him in car form.
Yeah, because wasn't even Optimus not the greatest truck either?
He wasn't bad as a truck. He was better as a mech, but he wasn't bad as a truck. Like, he wasn't Bumblebee bad.
I mean, we've got it in the box. I've just never taken it out. Never built it.
The scale's really off too. The scale, Bumblebee's massive in comparison to Optimus Prime in car mode, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
My Optimus has only ever been in mech form, but he's currently bent over in front of Voltron. So
Diversity.
Okay.
One of my 21-year-olds having fun with Lego.
All right, let's go through some photos and spin through. We don't need to stop and describe every single photo either.
Oh no,
9 hours.
There's a lot of similar ones.
What about you? You were talking offline as well, real quick, about numbers. What were the exhibitor numbers?
So there were 18 to 1900 attendees, and about 800-ish, 700 to 800-ish exhibitors of those attendees. And we had around 10,013 people from the public attend the show.
I wonder can someone in the chat tell us what does Brickvention get as far as exhibitors? Because I'm sure Brickvention gets on their bigger years, they've got close to the 10,000 number, wouldn't they? Surely.
In terms of attendees, yeah.
So yeah.
But
apparently, like the previous year, they had like 13,000 people.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's bring this up.
This one is actually from. So this one's important to know. This one is based off of the Treasure Planet by my friend Dan Church. He goes by Dr. Church on Instagram. He won Brickmaster at Brickworld. It's basically the you can only win it once, and it's the greatest award you can win at the show.
15,000 per day for Brickvention. Sorry to interrupt.
All good. There you go.
15,000 per day.
So Treasure Planet, as in the cartoon.
Yeah, the Disney one, and he nailed it. But yeah, he got the overall award. Not just for this, like he got best airship and a little car that he did.
Geez, when you go back, just real quick looking at that, like as in the brick head for scale, that car's actually a lot bigger than you realize.
Oh yeah. This has been around on Instagram for a bit. It's got like this moving mechanism in it, where like the pillars kind of raise and lower.
Oh yes, yep.
And then they had this spaceship rotating as well.
Oh, look at the angle that's on.
Yeah, it actually would spin.
Far out.
And then there's this collab from Orphan Lug, and I guess now part of Orphan Lug. They did a Nolan collab, so they covered everything from Christopher Nolan. Got the gun from Insomnia by Adam. Nick Bricks. Nick Jensen did the Dark Knight mask. It's wearable too, so he went around walking with it on his face.
Huh.
Cool.
But all these are like little callbacks to the Nolan films, like Dark Knight Rises with the Bane mask, Prestige.
Oh, what a movie!
That looks sick.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, and there's a
Inception.
Inception.
Bane.
Simon did the Bane mask. That's wearable as well. Got Dunkirk, Interstellar.
Wow.
So why? Who chose Nolan? Why was it a thing, or is just let's just do Nolan?
I think those guys just wanted to do Nolan.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's hilarious to me. Apparently, Dan was trying to push this off as a mech because he has the goat inside the goat.
Huh. Look at the size of that. Like their tracks around them. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's mad.
That is nice.
Some of these might be blurry. Let's do my best to photograph over 800 builds.
Some Mario Kart.
Oh, Cage was there.
Yeah.
Ha.
So this the Pagoda won best. So anytime you're seeing like a flag in the picture, that was a nomination, and some of these won. So this one best.
Look at the
small
footprints.
building.
That's cool.
Yeah, a little shadow.
Small. And the shadow. Yeah. Far out.
And she was nominated for Brickmaster as well, and Dave Ghalad and a few others. Cool little space shuttle. I was right next to Meredith. She goes by Pink Wheels on Instagram, and she had this gorgeous, especially at night, this like elf build, like a homage to the Lego Elf line.
It's more like, yeah. Oh, there we go. There's your scientist. You're mad. You're the nuclear man.
Yep. And I got nominated for best artwork 3D.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know, Elsa mech and a then what do you call
Nana?
Bell?
Bell?
Yep. It's a huge hit with the kids.
That Elsa mech's cool, yeah.
Well, speed cars, speed champs.
Oh, I also saw that was just a totally off topic. There was Miles Turner, the basketballer, turned up as well. I would have fangirled over him, just saying.
Who? I don't even know about this, man.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Me either.
A basketballer.
Ted Andes did like a steampunk Dune type build. So
Oh, yeah.
Got an award.
Steampunk ornithopters.
Better than the original set.
Mm-hmm.
Bin chickens.
Yeah, got little aliens playing putt-putt golf.
Oh, yeah.
This was great.
Ooh.
This one is from Zane. Zane Builds on IG. He won best sea vessel, and so all the people with their like ships were like,
Wow.
Angry.
I like that structure though, man. It's very unique.
It's messing with my head. Which way do you look at it? I appreciate it. It's freaking awesome, but
It's a
yeah,
cool way to display it.
yeah, something different for sure.
and he's had this one around before, but this is pretty sick. It's a little ice slicer run by a little penguin.
Huh.
This one would actually animate.
Oh,
It has like
Yeah.
a gear where it lowers and rises, and then it's got these spinning around at the bottom.
You know what? How I would have never even thought of that. Look how perfectly the windows actually look like, smash glass, smash ice, whatever the effect you want, like to use windows other than whatever else would have been doing.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah,
Effective.
That'll look good under a black light too.
Oh, that looks sick.
yeah, little Pokemon.
That looks like something Moto would wear.
Yeah, Moto was going around on the floor with his little cat mask on.
Meowingtons? No.
Little cat mask.
He got best mech with his
Robotnik.
Robotnik.
Oh,
It's
robot.
huge, absolutely huge.
Yeah, look at the Sonic minifig at his foot.
Jim
And I like
Carrey
this.
in the
It's
crowd.
got this like cool little pose, because I know people do mech builds and they can be very static, and then he's
Yeah,
actually got some action
really
to
well
it.
detailed.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Cool,
massive.
Yeah. Adrian won best vehicle with his. It's huge, absolutely huge.
Yeah, you can tell using palm leaves as the weeds or bushes how big that vehicle must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the guards using slopes.
Yeah, and he's had to custom build the tires because you won't get them that big.
The person
Yeah,
in it
that-
looks a bit average, though. If I'm being honest.
Needs
Should
a
have just
mech.
left that person. Just should have left the person
Phineas
out of it.
and Ferb.
Yep, Phineas and Ferb. This is from Marcus,
That's
one of the set
mad.
designers of Lego.
That's nice and round, yeah.
So the theme this year was "Let's Go Exploring," and kind of like a Calvin and Hobbes based thing. So there's a few Calvin and Hobbes builds in here. He built this little car based off of like a Indian car or Indian truck. It's pretty
Oh, yeah.
That almost looks like, without that top corner Indian looking bit, you could almost pull that off as the Magic School Bus.
cool. Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
And then his little the trophies he
Mini
does for what's that, Brickworld. He makes little custom trophies for people.
Huh.
And if you recognize this on the other side, I had the pig and goats. There's a guy with a little hat. They're kind of based on each other.
Oh, from the bigger pig and yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little brick nerds. Tiny little display. It's kind of cute.
Go back for a sec, Steve. So
Yep.
for this show, I'm guessing, this is big enough to display. You don't need to fill a table or a certain base size or anything. You can take what fits in your pocket, so to speak.
Yeah, you can have a little spot to show.
That's why you've got 700 exhibitors.
Yep. And then there's some more construction stuff. A little Stargate-esque display. Oh, Destiny.
I'm loving so far. There's been no Star Wars.
Just you wait. They're off on the other side of the convention hall, a little corner. This is from my friend Jonah. He was part of Iron Builder, so he's got the little Minecraft piece in there. So some people are showing their Iron Builder stuff off.
Yeah, okay. I'm loving some of these appreciation bricks and tokens too.
Oh yeah, dude, I got plenty. I have a whole bag full of people just leave appreciation things all over the place, and I like that culture.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That looks nice.
I mean, Iron Builder alone is nuts. To do something like this in like a day, where you have to tear apart your previous build, put this together, photograph it, Photoshop it, and submit it, and then
It's
do
definitely a
others.
skill to have.
Yeah.
We don't do that. No one does that here, though. They should.
No.
I think there's a few of you guys who could do well in Iron Builder. You just have to go through Iron Forge first. But yeah, some more. Let's keep going through here. This used to be part of New Hashima. And one thing I like about Brickworld Chicago, I've been told some things are repeat builds, but for the most part, they try to encourage new builds each year.
Yep.
And just keeps it fresh. Oh, there's a little Star Wars droid there. And then Simon's ship.
I don't know where that's from, but I like it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Good color.
Simon is really good. And another build by Simon.
Is that Simon Leo?
Yep.
Yeah,
The
he's man.
Legend of the Lego community. Here's his little his Hobbs.
Little. It's huge.
Little. Frogs.
That link's for you,
even-
Primal, by the way.
It's really nice. He took my drawing I made for him and
That's
with his
cool.
display. And then he based off one of the Calvin Hobbes comics. And this is pretty sweet. And I love this. Like even like right here, these little flex tubes are just held in by tension.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's got some really nice techniques.
Wow, Calvin Hobbs, you're not wrong. Definitely a interesting.
There's this huge display. I got a video of it later in the feed, I think. But it's just this massive kind of castle build.
Yeah.
Too many details to absorb.
Oh wow!
What is that?
Then
is go back 1 second. Go to that big space station thing. That's not loose Lego, that tan, is it?
no.
Okay.
What's crazy? This isn't even the largest space build there.
Huh.
And some Star Wars here. More.
Snore.
This kind of ship.
Hey. Someone
Classic.
Like cruise ships.
Classic Lego space. Of course, the
Brick arms.
Mania stuff. This is cool. People take photos in front of these giant.
I was trying to work out what that is, and yeah, brick built wings.
Yeah, and they light up at night. It's
Oh,
pretty tight.
wow.
Little round house. Cat. More Bionicle. I've seen this stuff around on like Instagram. It's a comedy game show. So
Okay, I
nod to
don't
that.
know what that is, but yeah. People are cool.
This is a pretty nice little stained glass.
It's a different way to do it, yeah.
Plane. This I like the idea that they had this on a turntable, so as you're walking around, it was just spinning around, so you don't have to bother like trying to look around.
Yeah, that's handy.
Some more mosaics, Avengers, mock. I like that they use little pumpkins for all their space builds.
Because
That's
why not?
Yeah.
Some more mocks. Just gonna skip through here. Avatar. This is pretty tight. Gingerbread house.
Gingerbread house, yeah.
I love how they're doing the marshmallows down here. It's just
Floating in there, yeah. It's very clean as well.
Mhm. We were all joking that like Gingerbread Man got lucky and now he's gonna do like MTV cribs for his house. That's more Star Wars stuff. Some group lug builds.
You know, I don't mind that maxi fig with the helmet to go with it.
Yeah.
The bust. Oh, what are those pieces? Are they them slope things?
This?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, cool.
I love your terminology, bro. Are they those
What are they called?
thingy things?
Okay, what are they called then?
They're called those slope thingy things.
Yeah, put yourself on mute, dickhead.
This guy is amazing. David DePerry. He got nominated for some stuff. Apparently, he has some stuff in the Lego house right now. But like, look at just how that drapes.
Does he know? Does he know that it's melted?
I mean, no, it's like that's how it drapes.
I'm joking.
Zordos calls them duckbills. Yeah, I think you're right, man. I'll go with duckbills. That I like the one with the foot, the little ripple around the leg. That's cool.
Yeah, and then he got I think he won for best feature with his Medusa.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty sick.
That's all the little details throughout this was nuts. Little builds here and there. More.
I like the roof.
Little city builds here.
Yeah. What's the place called?
This.
Yeah.
The Louvre.
That's
yeah.
it.
Dungeons and Dragons collab. So
yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons scenes. This mosaic collab from Brick Huntress, and I've seen online there's like a good 100 people contributing to it, so that's cool.
Chunky.
BMO, he had his screen in here playing.
Huh.
Then it's just more little sets. This is
Whoa!
crazy.
That is mad.
Oops.
This is by
sick eye. Oops.
I'm trying to
Just
remember his
ignore
name now. He's like 19.
No way.
Look at the
That
face. On
face
this.
is mad.
So yeah, this kid has some serious talent.
This is the guy who did the horse last year.
Yes. Rolled
Oh, the
in-
big
rolled in
Clydesdale. The
grace.
big Clydesdale.
That
Yep.
was nuts.
It's more mosaics.
Oh wow.
MB boy, thanks for the follow too. That I got to get rid of that trend from punchy things only supposed to be on Friday nights.
This was pretty cool. He had like animated. All the parts of it were just like moving around and being animated.
Skull Mountain.
Just more builds. This giant castle thing. This is the space build I was talking about. It was
Oh, wow.
absolutely huge. It's
Wow.
by Foxlug, and I gotta say it's one of my favorite. Just because it's so clean, and hopefully I have more photos of that throughout.
This is
Zachary.
Zach's, yeah. It's
Really
funny. I was
nice
looking
guy.
at Zach's stuff on, like, because obviously he's got on, he shows his Instagram stuff. You look at some of the builds and it's like mind-blowingly insane, and then he's got like something else, and I'm like, it doesn't look like the same builder. Like he just doesn't have a style.
I mean, he's kind of like the cube guy, but yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. The spiders freaked me out, but everything else was cool.
Oh,
there's
there's
the
your
bus.
magic school bus.
There you go.
Oh.
Hell yeah, for the turntable. That's cool.
That's big. This actually works. This
Spindle.
spindle.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually making stuff with it.
Huh. Should have asked for a pair of socks.
More stuff through here. I'm just having
Cool
to fly
mix. I
through
like
this.
it.
He's another
Yeah.
iron builder.
Oh, that dragon's sick. Look at it.
It's too much. It's too many to get through.
It's frozen. Oh, there
This is
Ooh.
tight.
That's different.
Wow.
Oh, and built backwards.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
More flowers.
Is that your vest, your wearable vest back there? Steve?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
This
nice.
is tight. I like that
Last
sort of
couple.
the perspective they're getting. with
Yeah,
flat
the force
surface.
The force perspective.
It actually, you keep looking at it because it makes you think that it's deeper than it is.
Yeah, I love that.
I just quickly counted the feet. There's one too many.
This is from Caleb with his Minecraft display.
Oh,
Yeah.
I dig that.
That
Yeah,
is sick.
bees.
That is nice. Look how big it is too. That's cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I think you guys seen this one before.
That's the museum. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
This one is pretty tight at night. It had like this lit up path and the.
Oh, this is the Dungeons and Dragons tower.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen a video of the light. Yeah, you're right because it's got the laser beam lit up, flame lit up out of his mouth.
Little postcards. The mech. Giant spacecraft. TK Bricks Tim actually built out his Buzz Lightyear. I was a little bit disappointed that this didn't win Best Star Wars. He was nominated.
Yeah, a slave
it would've-
one of Buzz Lightyear colours.
It would have driven a lot of Star Wars fans nuts if he won.
Yeah.
My friend and fellow Twitch streamer, Amish Ace, Brett. So
That-
there's an influencer
that's cool.
section. And this one was like near impossible to capture the color because the neon was just so bright.
Well, I wonder what the arrows mean, because like I know normally with gamers the arrows have, is it Konami has the special code, which is like, you know, the kind of geek thing to do, but I wonder what those arrows mean.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got something. So yeah, the influencers had their own little table and section.
Go back.
YouTubers.
Go back. Influencers. Nice.
Oh, that's
Oh, this
Holly.
is
That's
this is
Holly's.
Holly.
Yeah.
There we go.
Holly on film.
Influencers.
You'd be right there. Influence the crap out of everyone, Bilsy.
Mate, don't you bet.
No, I think influencers have like a pretty high follower count. Like you have to be in like the 100,000 thing.
Oh, I thought you said bad influence. Sorry.
Oh. I thought you said quality. Sorry, my bad.
That bus was sick. Go back to that bus. That's mad.
Yeah. It's the thing with Brickworld. You can have an amazing build and just get lost in the crowd.
Yeah.
You can tell that Asian guy built it.
We got Dave Ghalad's build.
Oh, little dog. I like that little dog. That's cool.
It's basically he's capturing all of his life moments in Lego. And it's
Did he
just,
win Lego
it's
Masters?
No,
Is there a trophy in the micro build?
no, he didn't win Masters if I recall, but he
His name's very familiar, and I can't pick why.
he was on the season with the brother Steven.
Okay.
So you probably talk with him. Really nice guy. And I love how he's capturing his whole life story through Lego. Like, you know,
It is kind of cool. Little snippets.
Meeting
I
his
like-
wife,
Very cool.
moving out, having kid. Yeah. That's just,
I mean, yeah, that's cool. I dig that.
so the Lego Masters kind of had their own section.
Next.
Reminder who the champs are.
Why would you not take the trophy though? Like that would have been a massive draw card.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't get it. Maybe they didn't get one.
Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I guess
They might
It
not
would've
have.
got-
They might not have been demanding as you guys.
you know what.
Michelle's builds are
Massive
amazing.
nod to Building Bells. Like her toys are next.
Well, she
level.
actually won. I forget which one, but she won for best replica with one of these.
The
Life
phone
scale.
looks mad.
Dude, all of her stuff looks good. You can't knock it. Like she does some good stuff.
Mhm. And I like that they had some nods to their actual build from.
You can
Lego
tell Michelle
Masters.
did all. You can tell Michelle
They should
did
have
all
built
that.
them upside down.
That's another ship, more stuff. These cute little builds. Some of it's repeat. It's hard to keep track, just the way they
It's
lay out
frozen on
everything.
my end. I don't know if it's for you. It froze on me. There you go. It's back.
Yeah, there's a ship.
Look at all the intricate work in it.
Yeah, just so much. Oh man, I don't know how to say his actual name, but Red Space Cat just does these beautifully like simple looking but complex.
That looks.
Please tell me that works. That looks like it could almost. You put some drone motors in that, and that looked like it could work.
Yeah, this ship, just all the subtle angles and the smoothness of it, it's very satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, where's your studs? Show us your studs. There is none.
That looks mad.
Ant builds with his little aquarium and or Ant Bandit. There we go. Ant
Ant
Bandit.
Bandit. What a
He
name.
does great like animation.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really cool. They had like a night where there's a film festival, and so we judged different builders stop motion Lego animation. So if I go next year, I'm going to submit my own animation. That would be
Yeah.
tight.
For sure.
And crush the competition.
Ah,
But yeah, it's just fun just seeing like one of the ones that won was great. It was Rock Raiders going on strike, and at one moment in their animated short, the Power Miners take over and they fight. Rock Raiders are fighting the Power Miners over a working strike.
It's good that they make them like, they open extra things like that up.
This is Casey. He was last year's Brickmaster, and some of his builds.
Oh, that's trippy.
And each year, I mean, I'll show you guys on the stream at some point. I got the Gujic award, I guess, or token. Like most people got them, and it's based off of this build that Casey did in the back here. And the Gujic award is basically Art Gujic, from what I was told, was a Brickmaster at one point, very impactful in the community, but then passed away. And so people are just carrying on his legacy by every time a Brickmaster is awarded. So Dan won for Brickmaster, Dan Church. Yep. Next year, he'll have to make the Gujic award and have to make hundreds of them and give
that's
them
almost
out.
That's like just to carry it on. Like that's almost to have the the responsibility that you take that with pride.
Oh yeah, no, I like that. It's just such a cool thing. So, yeah. Casey's stuff is great.
Yeah.
This is all stuff from like Windy City Lug, and then just kind of moving quickly through here. This is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Drapery over a chair.
Huh.
Oh, wow. That
is cool.
Can you zoom in a bit?
It's just the net with tiles over it.
That's some hardcore work. Far out.
Yeah. That's some more Star Wars. Let's see. Just a lot of little things everywhere you go. Philip and Maria Stratzman, they're also from Lego Masters. Did this little orc chess build.
I kind of like that. Like, yeah, let's build a cool chess set, but then why not, turn it into a world?
Yeah.
And I love their roof work. It's pretty sick.
Better than Legos.
And his daughter won best teen creation. So teenager did this and like actually stop and look at the.
It's the dog story. Growing up and then dying.
Yep. It's one of those where you're like, oh, this is so well done, and then you look at the story and I'm like, oh, that's so devastating.
Yeah. It is awesome though.
Here's Caleb with his castle. He's been posting on YouTube.
And the ship that moves.
Mm-hmm. Sort of.
Is it on like a train track?
Yeah, and it kept hanging up on the train track here, unfortunately.
I've seen a really good Instagram video of it that made it look spectacular, but I mean, it's a very bloody impressive build.
Oh, yeah. And it's now completely dismantled. I saw him like tear it apart.
Oh, really?
So a bunch of us were nominated for Best Artwork 3D, and Caleb's wife won for her Poison Ivy dress.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear
Not
it, but it's
jealous
pretty
at all.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. She did a great job. And she actually wore it around the convention at one point. This is Eurobrooks, their collab. And they took the Bellevue characters in some murder mystery.
Huh.
So you have all these like murder scenes going on.
Wicked.
That's sick.
Like the guy's getting murdered by a horse. This guy's been killed through the window of his car. And you just have all these like at night. There's like
that's cool.
Ha.
A lot of people wouldn't even realize that's Lego.
No, that's right.
Yeah. It's all the Scala. There we go, not Bellevue, Scala. This chandelier would keep falling down and killing this guy, crushing him. This I love. Like, look at the chair. It uses the Vidayo bands in reverse. That failed Lego thing, Vidayo, with the little boxes and the little custom like music minifigs.
The video.
Oh, video.
I'm trying to work out what you're mate. It's your bloody accent, Jesus.
Is that what it's meant to be called, Video?
No,
I think it's
video.
I don't know.
Video.
Whatever.
The
This
dio.
was Marcus's contribution to it, which is pretty cool. But yeah,
You know what?
chair.
That's like I get what you're saying. I see what you're picking.
Look
Is
at
it-
the table. It's got a squirrel tail, turkey feathers,
Yeah.
otters, and owls.
Huh.
It's just brilliant.
I love me some Vidio.
Bro, we're not going to be able to call it anything but Video from now on.
How was it?
Send me
How
the
was
Vidio.
Brickworld, guys? Look
Send
at
me the
all the
Vidio.
stuff you went through for Brickworld. Yeah, man, some Vidio was awesome. You know what though? It's like a hardcore leveled up Cluedo or Clue, as you would know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Planes are always cool.
planes and NK bricks, Nick. This whole table, this whole section is his. That's some kids doing their stuff. These were cool.
Ooh.
These mosaics where you approach them from one side. So it's Bob Ross,
Hey,
and then it's Bob Ross's painting.
yeah, I
And-
did that.
Yeah. More.
Hold on, go back. Go back one more. Oh, I get you. So it's got the artist and then the art for most of them. Yeah, cool.
Yep. And they work really well at a specific angle.
Lenticular.
Yeah. Codio sells have veteran bricks stuff. More mosaics.
Some finger painting.
Yep. Lots of finger
Line,
painting.
cool.
More Star Wars. More of Nick's stuff.
Oh,
This is
some
cool.
poker.
His he won
Jessica
best
Rabbit.
2D artwork. Yep. Best 2D artwork, and then
Oh, her boobs don't look 2D.
yeah. I liked his can. Just the techniques he's used and have
Ha!
a crushed can.
Crushed
Pretty
can.
sick.
And his ships, planes.
Whoa, the mirror. Go back. You know what? What a great idea.
Yeah, you can see the underside.
You know what, Bill? Go even you, Henry. Go back to Brick Built. Old mate from Brisbane with all the army stuff. What's his name? Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine instead of having a table full of grey base plates, he had mirrors. How sick that would have looked.
It
Yeah.
would be way better.
Definitely add to it.
Yeah, I'm putting mirrors under myself every show now.
There's a lot of these throughout the whole show. These little habitats. So I'll just
Wait, did you say you're putting mirrors under yourself?
Don't you talking about? Keep going, Steve.
And then there is crystals stuff. Another reminder.
I wonder why. I wonder if they did get a trophy or not.
I think they did. Just I don't think they brought it.
Couldn't afford the postage, so they left it here.
Well, I mean, like they already have to bring so much stuff. So
Yeah. And I was watching her stories on Instagram. She's also late as well.
mm.
What do you mean?
like
To the show.
They came to the
Like,
show
really-
late,
Really late.
but a lot of people.
Oh, that's
do.
Crystal's little galaxy thing. I've seen that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Whoa.
mad.
Oversized Minecraft.
yeah.
Oh, go back. Can you zoom in on the far right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's the meme. Oh, what's it called? I'll have to find it for you. It's when you see it, you'll laugh. I'll send you something on Instagram on top of all the other crap I send you.
This is cool. It's like a little Wally collab. So they built Wallies in their own style, like pirates and Blacktron. Yeah, all that. This was awesome. I wish this would have. It was nominated but didn't win for I think like best individual display. Ben Brickson,
Wow.
super nice guy, but he did the island of Metanui, Bionicle. but
Yeah,
it's like a legit like story of Bionicle. It's just so well done. Because too often people just do like their little Bionicle figures, but this is actually a whole like diorama and story with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just blow my mind. I'm like, wait, this wasn't a team collab. This is just one guy. I'm like, wow.
Far out. Money and time.
Yeah.
The Isle of
Okay.
Tortuga. Isn't that Pirates?
This?
No. Oh, I've seen that. Had the pink boat with the shark moving.
Isn't Tortuga out of Crash Bandicoot?
And this is Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah, and it had the thing falling off the plank. I saw the video of that.
Some train displays. Just kind of quickly move through those, but still.
Cool trees.
Some towers with the train stuff. A big Ferris wheel. More towers. More towers.
Thanks, Primal.
This one for best miniature. It's just
huge.
Washington D.C. It was great.
Far out. What a waste. I get it. You love what it is, but that was massive.
Well,
cool baseball.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Rocco. Rocco's miniature work is incredible.
Yeah. Our Sammy's better. It's actually micro, so it's not even
I got Peach and Bowser and.
Is that
Hold on.
Brickworld or
No.
That
Nope.
looks amazing.
No, that's competition.
8-bit builds.
Yeah, look at go back. That's not Bricker Builds, Luigi. That's definitely
No,
different design.
down underneath. Look at it. 8-bit builds.
Oh yeah.
Bricker Builds is over here. Now, the only thing with Bricker Builds, I kind of wish that they would be put on a wall because they have this whole back display and it blocks so many other people's work.
Oh,
So I think it's just the
Mega Man.
organizers. I think they need to just move them somewhere else.
I don't get Mario's right down the end there, and he's tiny in comparison to Luigi up the other end.
Yeah, because Luigi's the better brother.
Whatever.
A little Star Trek build here. I found this hilarious. There's this Statue of Liberty, and the whole backside was hollowed out.
Huh. Imagine the conspiracies you could fill up with that. Fireworks. That'd be cool at night.
what was
yeah.
the reasoning for it to be hollowed out like that? I like that, but what was the
Save
reasoning?
money, clearly.
Yeah.
Sand,
Oh, there was
that
no
much
story
sand
to
green,
it?
man. That's a couple of $1,000 you're saving there.
Oh yeah, sand green. This is massive. This train.
Whoa, how big that beast is.
That's a stud. So good.
Far out.
And of course,
Oh, that's
builds
what you mean
stuff.
by the back thing was blocking.
yeah, it's just you can't see the other side of people's.
Yeah,
work
yeah.
with that.
I mean, you could put that against the wall and it'd be perfect.
And more of this
That
this
train
train.
is monstrous.
It's like one of the first things people saw when they came in too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. And every old man never left that side of that train for the whole weekend.
The Opera build. Oh, that's pretty cool to see in person. And then start getting into the Star Wars stuff. So the Star Wars are all the way over in this corner.
And that's enough for our build stream tonight.
I love that we talk
Build
about
next one to help you
man.
out.
There's a reason why I love you, my man. You know what? You can appreciate some Star Wars stuff, but when you just see the same stuff regurgitated, it kind of gets old. But
yeah, I agree.
you know, like you said, that other Buzz Lightyear thing, cool little twist. Shit like that I
Yeah.
love.
Yep.
Sometimes them little vignettes or little habitats, sometimes they're pretty cool.
Like these are
Because it makes
nice.
you think outside the box. Because I remember seeing, what's that number, that murder number that you always G me up on?
Order 66.
Yeah, someone's done some habitats on that. and they're really cool.
Order 66. The
Yeah.
murder thing.
Seriously, look for Lego Auto 66 on Instagram or somewhere, and it might even be YouTube. And you'll see that someone's like done the foot, and I appreciate it. Hey, Willy Wonka, Dave.
Yep.
Dave in the chat. Dave did the dodgy Willy Wonka. Did you see that one? The scam one from the UK.
Yeah.
This is actually cool.
Yep. I like
Willy
it.
Wonka's my top 10 of favorite movies, so I'm digging these.
That's a nice
Do you know the
little collab.
designer for this one? I want to go follow them.
No, it's like a team collab, I think.
Man, I like that. I like
Let's
some
see.
weird shit, so why not?
Patrick something.
Patrick Bateman.
Patrick something. No, I can't find him.
Bavier. Bavier. Something like that.
Javier.
Part of
All
Twin
right.
Lug.
Video? Yeah. I found him. Patrick Bavier. Sweet.
Yeah.
Twin
Or-
Lug. Where's Twin Lug?
Not sure. I couldn't quite
Maybe
figure out where
more.
some of the lugs are from.
Yeah. Oh, he's got some cool shit. All right, sweet.
And then,
Scam one from Glasgow. There you go, Dave. How are you, buddy?
Jake Sadovich, his stuff.
Oh, please tell me that works as well.
Yeah.
Nah.
And originally I was going to be on this side of the wall with him, but it was so empty over there. And thankfully, Orphan Lug kind of adopted me in, and I got to display with them.
What's the name behind Orphan Lug?
Orphan Lug is not like officially a lug. But
When no other lugs will accept you, they will.
I mean, in a way, but yeah, it's also like who you are, your character, and like, are you a good builder? Is your character as a, how you
Helander, I
around
did.
other people? Like you kind of have to like fit that vibe. So they're pretty cool. I'm very honored to now be part of it. And some ship,
That's a big shit.
giant
Oh,
minions.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Who likes
That's
minions
cool.
that much?
My kids. Some more stuff, more mosaics.
I like them mosaics.
Yeah, they're nice. This one is pretty sick. I liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow!
I like when people break up the mosaic when it's not just a bunch of dots, but layers.
Well, there's that dude, I can't remember his name. We talked about it last week. Does them full hardcore greebling mosaics now.
Oh
yeah. That's more construction stuff. Cute little figures.
You know what? I'm going through these, right? It just goes to show that, there's no doubt Australian shows now, we're on par with the world, if not some parts better. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, well,
A few years ago, for sure, I would have said we would have been struggling a little bit. Some pop-out builds here and there. But now it's kind of like, man, we're on par with this stuff.
But you know why? What the difference is, I think, is we've now got, even though there's shit, we've got pad walls everywhere. We've got Lego stores everywhere. So it definitely helps people be able to mock more.
Yeah, your show out there is one I want to get to. It's like some of the big shows, Brickworld, Bricks Cascade, Brickvention, right? Is what your show is?
Yeah.
Yep. And then Japan's Brick Show. Like those are the
Brickfest.
ones I want. And then Bricking Bavaria is the other one I want to go to.
That's where Dave's going. We'll talk about one of our guys that's in the chat now. He's going to Bavaria, over to Germany.
So Nathan, Woomy World on Instagram, he won best something for this.
Chinese lion dancer.
Yeah. Oh, best construction. This is just. Yeah.
How do you come up with that? Like, how do you think to build with just those? You know what I mean?
LSD.
Yeah. Wow.
Brickfest Japan.
Nathan's a good guy.
Sure, Critter.
It's more
Like Critter. Critter's mentioned it a few times. Go do Brickfest and then go over to Chicago. That'd be the ultimate 2 to 3 weekends, 2 to 3 weeks.
Next week, next year.
Bye
next
bye
year.
money.
Yeah, definitely. Bye money.
Well, it depends who your president is then.
Hey, the Jetsons.
Yeah, another Star Wars one. This is where all the nougat goes in the Lego community. And then more Star
Time to settle
Wars.
down. We need it for Wild West.
A lot more Star Wars. More Star Wars.
Do you have night photos?
What's that?
Do you have any of the night photos?
Yeah, I get into that. So here's the Dubrix one best Star Wars. So this one's nice.
Go back. Hold on. I know we're pushing for time, but let's go back for 1 second. It's no secret that I love Star Wars as much as Henry does. How did that win best Star Wars?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It's
the Star Wars fans. You can ask them.
Yeah.
I'm not ripping on the build. The build's cool, and I get the angles and the ship I just don't get how that doesn't scream. Look at this amazing Star Wars build.
It looks more like Avatar with stormtroopers.
Anyway,
That's sick.
the Japan thing was cool. Yeah.
Here we go. This one for, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was what won for the World of Lights at night. So
We'll get to it.
that's cool. Yeah,
Hey, there you go. That's cool. I like the guitar.
almost done through here.
It's all right.
I think.
There's a few controversial builds in that last scene before.
Oh yeah,
Didn't you realize he clicked through them that quick?
Yeah.
I got Nanan. He got best vignette.
I'd love that on my desk.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna skim through.
I
here.
noticed your lack of photos of GBC stuff there, Steve. Is there a reason for that?
Because it wasn't that engaging, to be honest. No offense to the GBC, they do a lot of good and hard work. It's just I was more interested in the actual mocks.
For sure. Yeah, look at the flying. That car moved.
Yeah, just speeding through this now.
You're right. I'm sure we'll jump on you if we want to.
There's Motos.
There's the man.
Oh, there's this. This was sweet. This is a
wow.
Super Smash Brothers collab.
Yeah.
So they have all
I watched. How freaking cool! I watched that. I don't know if you were there for it. They did the Smash Brothers
yeah,
game.
and
That's wicked.
the whole convention hall could see it.
Yeah. Helena, take note for next year. I want to play it.
Yeah, this was tight. This
I'm
is by a
good.
bunch of my
Man.
friends.
If you're not into that game, that all would look almost like rubbish. But if you're into it, that is amazing. Them builds are sick. I like that.
Yeah. And,
That is very cool.
Here we go. Some video took.
Video.
Sucked in.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your stuff. That looks sick, man.
Let's see.
All right, noted, Helena. Not the gaming stuff. How they actually played the games. Try find some videos on how they played the game at Brickworld, and you'll see what I mean. It was sick. Part of the AFOL night it was.
There's a lot of money in these builds.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Look at the effort and time. Like we see what Rod and the boys do, and then this is like times 10.
That's what I was talking about earlier with the little.
Oh, wow.
It's like Beetlejuice's sock.
It is.
Yeah.
You say sock, right?
Yeah. Henry.
Yeah, I'll just let this play out. This one is incredible. Like they have a little cheese on the moon being mined by Mtron, and it's actually bubbling. There's just so much going on that the monorail actually works.
Steve, do you want me to buy you a phone gimbal?
Yeah.
Oh, I like
This
that
is
little
cool.
neon space sign. Yeah.
They
Oh,
have
it's a
one.
screen.
They have
Huh.
one of those spinning screens,
Yeah.
so you get like this nice little holograph.
It's just like a fan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick. And fitting for that kind of style too.
And from what I was hearing, this is one of those project supports. So it's a Fox Slug, and they had Lego support them. In it.
What? Bill, why don't we have that support for Wild West?
Because we don't
We
have
need to get
enough.
the whole lug into it.
Yeah,
We
we
could.
need more people in it, and then we can.
Yeah.
Let's see if I
Guess who just woke up in Chicago? Moto. My man, how are you, brother?
can.
Hey,
Now, you know what it was? It's just funny convenience in time. We just literally showed his masks, and then now
Yep.
he just pops up.
So let's see if
his
I
cat
haven't-
ears were burning.
someone said his name 3 times. He
No,
so
they
I
just-
haven't been able to download all the video. That's kind of unfortunate. I've been trying to upload all the Brickworld World Light
Oh,
stuff, and I only have so much.
On Hub, it'll go faster.
Whatever you got.
So let's see. Understand window.
Guys as well, and Grizz, can you put the link up? Don't forget, go and follow Steve on Instagram as well,
Yeah.
at GHALAD. And you know, follow his builds and his animations and stuff like that. And you know, appreciate him taking the time out at stupid o'clock of the morning.
So I have to show this because, like, honestly, the best part of Brickworld is not just seeing everyone's cool mocks, but just hanging out with the amazing people. Like, that's what makes Brickworld worth it.
Yeah,
is
man.
getting to see all the people that we chat with.
Dude,
online.
we've said it a few times. The only time we legit get to see Henry is Brick Built in Sydney. So I see I appreciate where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Like it's the social catch up.
For
So
sure.
all these guys, awesome people.
There you go.
My brick badge is ever growing now because of this. But it was cool. Like Orphan Lug, we were hanging out, doing little Lego builds while people were just checking out stuff at the show.
And you know what? Yeah, then the AFOL events, the nighttime stuff, the bag builds. Did you just play Dirty Brickster?
No, but I saw the stuff from it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, go the frog.
Yeah. Simon had a bunch of the parts laying around, so we were just building stuff with it. Just going out to lunch and all that. Seeing Beyond the Brick, the Hanlon brothers, pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, John and Josh.
I saw this week as well that they just hit combined 10 million followers on their social media platforms.
Oh man,
how insane is that? 10 million followers, like not just one channel, like you know, they got the YouTube, the Insta, the TikTok. 10 million followers, like that's mind blowing across social media.
They're really nice guys. Like there's this Bible study that was happening at Brickworld that I attended. And I was just sitting there, and then Josh just sits right next to me. I'm like, oh hey, how's it going? Just really, really sweet, really nice guy.
Yeah, they came a few years ago over here. No, they were cool to talk to and hang out with for a little bit.
You know what blows my mind too? They're using the same exact camera that they've been using for the past like 10 years.
Yep.
It's like if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's amazing. Yeah, look at all the trinkets that people would just leave at people's.
Oh man,
builds.
you did well.
I don't know who left most of them, but I love that aspect of the community. All right, so here we go. Blacklight exploration of Bricker builds at the World of Lights. So Dave from Brick Nerd took a blacklight, and if you shine it, Lego bricks will actually appear in different colors under blacklight. So like you can see their star, and there's one little brick here that kind of sticks out.
It's crazy that it does that though. Hey, like you should see if there's like a comparison, like go day to night, and see why and if and all that kind of. Anyway.
And poor
Pikachu.
Poor Pikachu. That's good.
Hey, there's the madman. You did well with lights, man. You did really well.
Yeah, I wish I could show a video. Oh, this is under blacklight, and you can see like the dark red. Just how different it is. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. And they turn off all the lights in the entire center. And
so Moto's appreciation toko is the 2x4 tile with a red M.
Got it.
There you go.
Well, thank you, Moto.
Huh.
The Bionicle one was pretty tight. Unfortunately, I was not able to upload the rest of
That's okay.
Brickworld. That's where it ends.
Oh, there's crystals.
Yep.
That's a lot of light.
And to show people out there, didn't win, but I got nominated for best 3D artwork, and a lot of people got this Gujic award.
It's bloody cool little trophy for a nomination, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, and then there's also some people got their own kits, so I have to put this together at some point once I get some sleep.
Was the exhibitor? So the exhibitor pack was quite good.
Yeah. I got another kit from Orphan Lug. I got to put together.
All right.
People got their own
Oops, hold on. I've got something.
parts.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, it's just really cool show all around. And
Okay, someone's just forwarded me a video, which is good.
Awesome.
So I'll quickly share. Probably skip through it because it's an hour 20 long. Grizz, thank you for that link. Can you put it in the chat just so other people, if they want to suss it out, they can have a look as well?
Yeah, the World of Lights is just something else. I think every big brick show should do it. Does Brickvention have a nighttime show?
Not yet. So Brick Built did in Sydney, and that was done really well.
Yeah, Brickvention, you guys should do it. Absolutely should do it. It's just it is something entirely else.
Somebody
you have to
argue with, and then somebody will complain.
Yeah, you have to argue with the hall and try and figure out wherever you're displaying.
That's wild. And by the way, I've got this on 2x speed for those wondering why they're moving so fast. Just so we can kind of scroll through and click through and so this is the thing, Brick Built was good, Brickvention needs it, and you need to do it at least once or twice, 3 times to get that momentum for everybody to get in and be part of it as well.
And seeing the Lego builds in person is one thing, but seeing them at night, you can't capture it. You can't capture the effect of the lights through video. You just can't. You have to be there in person. It's truly something else. Skip far ahead. I'm wondering if they get to the other side of the hall. Because there was vendors in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is still the other side. And people playing Smash up on the.
Yeah, so there you go, Helena. That's what I was talking about. See up top, this video is shocking, quality-wise. They had the games projected up on the top of the wall, and people were playing.
Keep skipping ahead.
This video ain't the greatest quality.
There we go. That's Orphan Lug's table. There you go. So I probably on the other side.
So even just see 2 simple lights gives it that eerie, creepy look too. You don't need to go all out. Oh, there's the.
Oh yeah, click right there because they'll be near that. There we go. There's my guy.
I wonder how they get around with insurance and safety having it so dark.
Well, it probably looks darker than it is on camera though.
Oh,
there he is. There he is.
Yeah, and I actually appreciate it being right next to Meredith because then I got some for her light spilling onto the side of his face. Yeah.
Again,
there we go.
So there you go, people. Grizz put the link up. Go and check it out. This, again, it's an hour and a half. You're about to scrub through it at your own pace. But if you've got an hour and a half worth of the World of Lights, oops, who did I just close off? Oh, I closed Steve off. If you've got an hour and a half of the World of Lights, that there's, there was a lot to go through, obviously.
Yeah.
Which was insane.
It
was Pink Wheels, Helena.
And it's quite a hop for you guys to go from Australia to Chicago, but it's if you can do it at least once in your life, it's worth it.
If
Absolutely.
we do it from Japan, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
If you've got bills of money, that's not bad.
We're going to do the critter tour.
The critter tour. Oh, mate, imagine what you're doing your days off.
Yeah, we won't stream those.
No. And again, like, you know, it would be expensive. Like I'm imagining just for flights alone to Chicago is probably, you know, $2.5 grand return.
And when and where you go. I booked.
Well, you'd go Chicago in June, obviously.
Yeah, go in June when it's their summer. I mean, no one goes to Chicago for anything else. So
Yeah, that's the downside. It's right in the thick of their holidays, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
But there we go.
it's obviously worth going to. We talk about it every year. It's the biggest show in the world. It's the most known anyway. You know, like for numbers, there's probably bigger. But then again, if you had the option, do you go Scareback Fan Weekend or do you go Chicago Brickworld? I know I'd probably try to go Scareback. You know,
Scareback's very limited though. Brickworld's much bigger.
yeah, but still, it's got more prestige as a Lego AFOL, doesn't it?
Go
Just
to
in that
BBS.
sense. Hey, out of all of them, for value for money, let's go back to Japan in a heartbeat.
I'd love to go.
Yeah, Brickfest Japan is epic.
And Japan, well, I mean, I don't know about for you, Stephen, but for us, Japan, you know, it's less than $1,000 return to Japan, and accommodation's cheap if you're not fussy.
Even less.
I mean, my wife and I went on a vacation in 2017, I think, and that was like 2,500 USD round trip.
Yeah,
So,
that's not-
just for flight. That's not too bad.
I booked a 10-day trip to China today for $1,000 a person.
Really?
Yeah.
Accommodation as well? No, that's not accommodation.
Accommodation, flights, everything.
Bro, you're going to be...
Tour.
That's mad.
Yeah,
It's different.
never even wanted to go to China, but for $1,000 a head, I'll tick the
10 days,
for
everything
10
included. It's not bad.
That's amazing. That's $100 a day, bro.
I know.
No, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
$100 a day.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it. So
Moto
What's
said
on
when
the
he
Wuhan
retires, he needs to get to an Aussie
Fucking
show.
sorry, I
Yeah.
shouldn't have even sworn. Sorry, I was going to say you'll end up at the Lippin factory working there.
Helena, was it on the Wuhan Express?
yeah, but yeah, COVID's everywhere else now.
No, that's what you do. If you want to start buying bulk, you just tell Bilsy to go to the AliExpress store for us.
Yeah, I want to go to the head of Temu, mate.
Far.
Love it.
Well, I mean, you know, you could. Stephen can buy his computer and animation bits, and I'm sure we'll find some cheap junk bits and pieces. You know? Pay
Hell
for your
yeah.
trip.
I'm going with empty suitcases so I can come back with all the knockoffs. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if China'd be my thing. To be real.
wasn't mine either, but like I said, for $1,000 each,
Come down to Cabra in Sydney. It's the same thing.
No, it's Vietnam.
Same thing, bro.
All right, people. Again, go and follow Steve on Instagram, GHALAD. And, you know, you might be lucky enough to check out his next video build. Not sure. We'll keep an eye on that. That's for sure.
yeah.
And again,
there
man,
will definitely
you know,
be news later in the year. So,
I appreciate you hanging out at what must be 4:30 or something close to now where you are.
yep.
Mate,
Yes.
I do appreciate it. And I more appreciate that, you know, you reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said, you know, you're keen for it, you're ready, you're going to have all the goodies. So, you know, it's
Awesome.
not, you know, the fact that you reached out to us, that makes it that much more better. And of course, you, Moto, waking up in Chicago and you know, plenty of things you can do, but you're here with us. So,
Yeah.
Thank
Always
you.
good to have you on the show, Stephen, and happy to keep your seat warm for you for whenever you want to come back.
for sure.
Appreciate it, guys.
And shout out to everybody else that has been hanging out with us tonight. Again, another Monday show done and dusted, another massive world show that we've gone through. And who knows what we'll come up with next week. And, of course, we'll keep in mind that, you know, like Dan said in the chat, when Bill goes to China, we'll definitely get a Temu tour. See you later, everyone.
Hey, boys.
Thanks all.